Hello. You may have heard of the Better Business Bureau, but what is it about and how does it operate? Is it even important? In today's video, I will just go into the topic of Better Business Bureau. My name is Benjamin Sanchez. I'm an attorney in Houston, Texas, and welcome to another edition of Legal Grounds Live. Now, the Better Business Bureau has been around for a long time, and in fact, it's not just one particular organization, but there are many different chapters of the Better Business Bureau throughout the country. In fact, most major cities have a Better Business Bureau. Prior to the internet, the Better Business Bureau was one of the ways that consumers could get ratings about a particular company or business. They could look at the Better Business Bureau and just see whether or not that business was rated, was a member of the Better Business Bureau, and what the rating was. Those ratings go all the way from A plus to F. Sometimes the business is not even registered with the Better Business Bureau. So in modern times, the Better Business Bureau has had now to compete with all sorts of other types of mechanisms to review a business. We have Google, we have Yelp, we have all sorts of independent websites that allow people to review a business without necessarily having to go through the Better Business Bureau. That also means that less and less businesses are registering with the Better Business Bureau because they no longer need the Better Business Bureau to sort of prop them up or get reviews because there are competition out there for reviews. My particular firm is registered with the Better Business Bureau, and I will just get into that here. As you can see, my firm has an A plus rating with the Better Business Bureau, but you'll also see that it has no reviews and no complaints. Let me get through that here. So the rating itself is not necessarily based upon reviews and complaints from consumers, but instead is based upon independent research by the Better Business Bureau. We have to fill out certain forms, we have to give them certain information, plus they do their own research to finally decide what rating to give a business when that business has no reviews or complaints. The Better Business Bureau is not a government agency. No one is required to go through a Better Business Bureau negotiation process or a mediation. In fact, the Better Business Bureau, when they get a complaint from a consumer, they will send out that complaint and that dispute. They will send out that complaint and dispute to the business, but the business is not required to respond. And if the business does not respond, then all the Better Business Bureau can do is tell the consumer that the business did not respond or refuse to participate in the Better Business Bureau negotiation process or mediation process. So these days, the Better Business Bureau is a source to look at for ratings, but it's not the be-all, end-all, because obviously there are a lot of reviews online these days, so the Better Business Bureau is no longer the holy grail of rating systems in our country. Furthermore, the Better Business Bureau is not a government agency, and thus the mediation process or complaint resolution process that the Better Business Bureau offers has to be agreed to by both sides. It is not mandatory. When you are upset about a business, you can certainly file a complaint with the Better Business Bureau. You can lodge that complaint and ask that the mediation process be invoked, but the Business Bureau does not have to participate. But that complaint can potentially affect the rating that the Better Business Bureau gives to the business. So that's important in that sense. But a lot of times people are not even looking at the Better Business Bureau a lot. In addition, the Better Business Bureau, though, I will say this, the Better Business Bureau does have quality in the sense that you can trust its ratings. If there is a bad business out there, most of the times it will not be receiving a good rating. It may not have a rating at all if it's not part of the Better Business Bureau, but it's very rare that a bad business is going to have a great rating in the Better Business Bureau rating system. So just understand that the Better Business Bureau is a rating system that used to be very big in the United States, but now has to compete with all sorts of other online reviews and rating systems, and that the mediation and complaint resolution process is not mandatory. If you want to do something with the government or a lawsuit or whatever, you can go to, for example, the Attorney General's office and complain to their Consumer Protection Division, or you can hire someone like me to to send a demand letter or file a lawsuit. But the Better Business Bureau cannot force the business to negotiate with you. I hope this has been helpful. This has been another edition of Legal Grounds Live. Benjamin Sanchez Law Firm in Houston, Texas. Wish you a very good day. Bye-bye.